Did you know that lower back pain could be a sign that your kidneys aren't functioning well? Yep, it sure can because your kidneys are holding fluids and unable to release it. I'm Linda. I'm a certified naturopathic doctor, and I've been helping people reverse chronic disease since 2011. Today, we're talking about the kidneys and how to know whether your kidneys are functioning well and what to do about it. Oftentimes, people have low back pain and they don't realize that the cause of that is their kidneys. One of the things you can do is simply to reach behind on each side of your spine, and there's some soft area right above your hip bones, right above that, in that place. If you have pain there, it could either mean that you have kidney infection. Usually it's not that, to be honest with you. Or your kidneys aren't functioning, they're sore. You could have cysts in there. You never know. But your chronic back pain could be caused from your kidneys. Today I'm going to tell you how to get that going, okay? Some other symptoms of kidneys not functioning is having swelling on one side of your body. That means that if it be your left kidney drains the left side of your body, if it's the right kidney or right side of your body, the right kidney drains the right side of your body. So there's a FBI agent. You all are probably very familiar with him. I'm going to show you a picture. If you could see, he has one eye that's swollen and one eye that isn't. And that is most likely because his kidney on the side with the swollen eye is not draining. So if you have that, you can consider that maybe your kidneys are not draining or both eyes are puffy. Now, of course, we have other reasons why our eyes could be puffy. But if you have constant pus all the time, then that is probably a sign that your kidneys aren't functioning because your kidneys drain your lymphatic system, and your lymphatic fluids are all throughout your body. You have the lymphatic vessels, you have the lymphatic nodes, which are like septic systems. All the trash goes in there, right? And it sends in macrophages and part of your immune system to go in and break it down. And your cells have lymphatic fluid throughout and all through around the tissues around them. So when that isn't flowing, it will get backed up, and it's called edema. So swelling and water retention in areas. So that's not good, and you want to get that going. Another thing is dark circles around the eyes. Your eyes are a telltale sign for a lot of things. Okay, you will have dark circles around your eyes if you have food allergies. If you have darkness right in here, like I do, right? I've been working on my adrenal glands for a long time. So if you have it at darkness, let me show you. See how that blueness with right there and right in there? Okay. That's a sign that your adrenal glands are not functioning well. And you can see here, I've had allergies. I'll tell you that for many years, I didn't have any allergies. When I was a kid, I had really bad allergies. Then I got on the program that I teach in my school, clean my body, and I hadn't had allergies for years. Got off my eating. I got off my program a little bit, and for the last 3 or 4 days, I've had allergies like I haven't had for years. My nose is running, and anyway, it can happen that fast. What you eat matters so much. If you eat clean and your body is getting rid of the toxins, you won't have the allergies. Okay. Once you get all that toxic stuff out of you, allergies go away. Anyway, I used to have really bad allergies as a kid. I was sent to get those needles done and all the different things. I've swollen up almost completely shut from going outside and being exercising and things and the pollen getting in me. So when you have those kinds of reactions, your body's toxic and you need to flush it and clean it out. Okay. So, anyway, let's get back to this. Eating matters. Other things, oh, let me show you. I'm going to show you some pictures of how, what your are you tired of endless trips to the doctor's office and prescription drugs that have side effects? And now you have to take another prescription because of the side effect of the first prescription? Or this organ isn't functioning right, so now it's affecting another organ and you have to take more prescription drugs? Have you tried supplements? You've tried this and that, listening to this guru and that guru, and you're getting nowhere. I want to invite you to check out my website, Linda School of Natural Healing. I teach you all the basics of how to heal your body and how to know exactly what you need to begin a new life, get your energy back, start reversing disease. So if that sounds like something that interests you, go to my website. You can make a connection with me from there, and we can talk about it more if that sounds like something that interests you. Have a good day. Okay, so now let's talk about how to get your kidneys going. First, let's talk about how to check to see if you're filtering. Okay, first thing you want to do, your first urine of the day. When you wake up in the morning and you go in to use the restroom, have a jar sitting there or have a glass cup or something that you can see through, okay? And you want to urinate in that, your first urine of the day, and leave it for 24 hours undisturbed. Don't stir it around, don't shake it. You don't want to shake anything up in there. You want to see if anything settles to the bottom. You're looking for flakes or mucus, anything that goes to the bottom, okay? The more, the better. If you have none at all, your kidneys are in trouble, okay? Or you had a lot of protein the night before. Protein will stop your kidneys and your lymphatic system from draining. It will ruin your kidneys. If you're on a high protein diet, you are risking the health of your kidneys. Okay. So you can have good if you have lower back pain, like we were talking about a minute ago, and you get off all protein, your kidneys are feeling better, your lower back's feeling better. You can eat protein one time and your back start hurting again. That's how fast and how important what you eat matters. Okay, it all matters. So anyway, we're going to talk about how to check it. You go in and you check your urine. Do you have mucus or do you have any white flaky things at the bottom? The more the better. Okay. If you don't, this test is better than any lab results you're going to get. By the time you get labs that say you have a kidney problem, you're already pretty well or pretty bad off. Okay. You want to take care of your kidneys. They're the forgotten organ until you're going to the doctor and having to go get them drained all the time. You don't want to have to do that. It's a whole lot harder to get your kidneys healthy when you get there. It is possible. It is possible if you are dedicated and you really want it. You can get off dialysis and heal your kidneys. Okay, but it takes time. And the liver and the kidneys work together. They're both detoxification organs. And oftentimes, if your kidneys are low, your liver's low too. Or if your liver isn't functioning well, your kidneys are not functioning well. So they work together. So let's talk about how you can heal your kidneys. Okay. So one of the things you can do, obviously, is take supplement to help. First of all, always first of all is your food. You have to eat an alkaline diet because all that white mucus stuff is from your body creating energy and taking all the debris and the toxins from between your cells and carrying it out. Your liver does part of it, but your kidneys drain your lymphatic system. So if you have nothing coming out there, that means your lymphatic system is not draining. All right. That's when you get those lumps and bumps. You get stiff and tight, and you might tear muscles because you're all bound up. And okay, the more alkaline you get, the more lubricated you get, and things start coming out. Okay. Acids are like a battery acid. If you have a lot of acid in your body, it's tearing down your fluids. So you have to alkalize, and that's through eating alkaline foods, your fruits and your vegetables, staying away from protein because protein is very acidic and will cause acidity to settle in your body. And your fruits and vegetables are detoxifiers. So that's another reason. Protein doesn't detoxify you. And if you don't get those toxins out, guess what? They're staying in your body. Another thing you can do is use minerals, alkalize your body with Dr. C7, my Dr. C7. And you can get the Dr. C7, which is seven seed vegetables. And then there's the macro minerals, which are basically foods that are high in minerals, and they have all your minerals, your calcium and your magnesium. Your C7 has all that too. But the combination of those two is dynamic duo. That alone isn't going to heal you though. It will help you. It will get your thyroid will be functioning better. You'll feel better, more energized. Your nails and everything will get stronger. They're both really good formulas. So that's a good place to start. Another thing to do to get your kidneys going, though, that's how to alkalize your body, is those two supplements are good for that. Then to get your kidneys going, I have a few formulas here to show you. The ones that I really, this is my number one formula. Okay, this is urinary system support. You can get this if you go to my website. If you're new and you've never bought from my online store, you can get the information from my website, or I'll leave a link below. And anyway, this is the Herb Farm formula, urinary system support. I love it. It's really good. And another reason I like it is because it has horsetail. That's what I was trying to remember. It has horsetail in it, and horsetail is really good for your hair to get your hair growing back in. Okay. And then the, it depends on how bad your kidneys are. Okay. If you have really bad back pain, you might want to do more than one formula. Urinary tract formula. This is really good. I like this one too. If you're on these and you're having pain when you go to the bathroom, it's not because you have a bladder infection. It's not because you have a kidney or a bladder infection. It's because the acids are coming out and they're burning you. Okay. So a lot of times people get going there. Oh, I think I have a kidney infection. I think I have a bladder infection. I have pain. What's happening is your body is starting to release those acids, and you're feeling the acids pass through you. So that can cause some discomfort. These two together are a dynamic duo. And if one of the formulas is out, I use the hair skin formula. Did you know that your skin is your third kidney? So many of the same herbs that are good for your kidneys are good for your skin. Okay. They work together. So you can always replace one of those two with this because sometimes not everything's in stock, right? Either the Gaia hair skin formula, that's my last choice for kidneys. But if that's all they have, it's worth it getting. The Wise Woman Herbals urinary tract formula. Okay. And the urinary system support. So those are the herbs. Now, if you're really bad, you can also take a glandular. Now, what a glandular is, companies that buy kidney from farmers, usually it's from Australia because they're very cautious and careful with their animals, and they take good care of them, and they grass feed them and all those kinds of things. So they will take the kidney and they will dehydrate it. and put it in capsules for you. So when you take a glandular for an organ part, what happens is it will strengthen that part and it will also do the job for you. So when your kidneys are not functioning well, it helps get the kidneys moving and helps do a job. For instance, pituitary gland, which is in the brain, if your pituitary is not functioning well, your hormones aren't functioning well. So you can take a pituitary glandular, and that will help your hormones work off of that, if that makes sense to you. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So once you start getting your kidneys functioning, what you'll probably find is that your body isn't absorbing the nutrients at first. You want to take some pH strips, check the pH of your urine. You can see all these on here. You just take it, dip it in there. You can check your pH of your saliva to know if your interstitial tissue is alkaline or if it's acidic. And how you do that, this is in my store also. You just take a piece off. You want to get some saliva, swallow it. You don't want to have just drank something or have just eaten something because they'll give you false results. So you want to make sure you don't haven't eaten in a little bit or drank anything in a little bit. Get some saliva in your mouth, swallow it. Get a lot of saliva in there, put it on there, and then check your results with this. Let it sit for a minute, and then you check it up to what that says. Your saliva should be, today I'm a little acidic. Probably because I haven't been eating right. You want your results to be in around above a 7. Not too far. You don't want to be in an 8. That's too alkaline. But a 7.2, 7.4, something like that is perfect. It's ideal. But your urine should be 6.8, upper sixes, because you want the acids to drain out of your body. So you really want your urine to be acid. And if it's really low pH, that just means you have a lot of acids and they're coming out. And once you alkalize, that will all balance out. You should be right around 6.8. So if your urine is alkaline, that means that the minerals that you're taking are just going right through your urine. Your body isn't absorbing it yet. You have to keep working at it. Okay, so keep taking your minerals, keep eating well, and make sure that what you're bringing into your body is okay and not acidic. You have to have that balance. All right, so another thing that can be done that won't cost you anything, it's not easy. But if your kidneys, and a lot of people have really tough kidneys to get going, and what you can do is dry fast. So dry fasting is where you get up in the morning and you don't eat and you don't drink anything for a while. You can work your way up. It's very hard for some people, especially if you don't have a lot of self-discipline. If you're a self-disciplined person and you're used to doing things that you need to do, no matter how tough it is, great. If you're a person who is on dialysis, my guess is at this point in your life, you have not been self-disciplined. You haven't cared for yourself. You've done what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it, and you found yourself in this position. You should go to my school because I'm going to help you learn what to do. But when you get to that point that you're on dialysis, some dry fasting would be really good for you. So, like I said, you're going to not eat or drink for anything, and you're going to work your way up. Ultimately, if you could do that for a day, a whole day, maybe 2 days at the most. And then when you come off your fast, you're always coming off a fast with fruit, no meat, no heavy vegetables, no potatoes or anything like that. You want to come off of it, and it'd be better if you had, if you could juice some fresh fruit. You don't want to buy juice from the store because it's dead. You want living fresh juice. You can buy juice that's cold pressed, organic from the store. There are some choices. Evolution is one choice. They have orange juice and they have apple juice and they have tangerine juice. It's all cold pressed, organic. You could come off of your fast with that. You could fast with just juice. That's a wonderful way to start cleansing your body and help your kidneys. But if your kidneys are resistant, dry fasting sometimes is the only way. And you might have to do it more than once. You might have to do it several times. So you would do dry fasting. Maybe you want to start with a couple hours in the morning. Okay. If you're not used to doing these kinds of things, start with a couple of hours of dry fasting. Break it with a fruit juice or a piece of fruit, never with a heavy meal. And then your next day, you do it again. Maybe your next day, you're going to add another hour onto that. And you start to grow and learn to control that and dry fast. What happens is your kidneys begin to try to get moisture and they will start squeezing and getting all that stuff in between the cells moving. Okay, it's trying to get moisture, so it's squeezing the stuff out of the cells and getting it to move. That should start getting your kidneys going. Now, when you do the pee test, you could have filtering in there, but it might just be one kidney. Okay, so if you have one side, like I was saying, that's swollen, one side that's painful, and the other side seems to be doing well, it's probably the side that you have the most pain. That's the side that your kidney is not draining. So even if you have some, it's always good to help your kidneys. Kidneys are a big deal, and so many people end up in dialysis and having problems. Even if you don't think you have kidney problems, I would say support your kidneys with some good herbs and take care of yourself. Eat right, alkalize, get on some fruits and vegetables. Let that be your mainstay, and everything else is just maybe a little cherry on top. Okay, but you will learn new recipes, learn new ways of thinking about your food, and you will learn to enjoy fruits and vegetables. You will find you have so much more energy, and it's so good for you. Anyway, okay, guys, that's it for today. Check out my website, check out my school, Live School of Natural Healing, and please can subscribe and tell your friends about me because I have answers for your problems. Thanks.